out is to find the house. You have to make methods on how would you address the need of a child. Find the house. Where are the house? You have to find it. Next is find out what to do. You must find out what to do in order for you to meet the standards, the interest, the need of the child. Find out what to do. Oh, this one's very dirty. Next, find out what to do, practice it. After finding out what you did, you have to practice it, practice it, practice it. For you to inculcate it inside your mind. As what Socrates said, there is no learning without remembering. So you have to practice it. Okay? Next is provide a step of learning. In order for you to meet the need of a child, you must have a methodology. You must have a teaching style that would meet the need of the child. Ibig sabihin, set learning. What they need, provide what they want. Next is provide instructional materials. The kids with exemptional disabilities needs a lot of attentions. And for you to gain their attention, you must make your lesson very exciting. Provide what they need.
What they need.
Provide.
Provide. How about you?
Next is practice it. You have to keep on doing that, keep on doing that, keep on doing that, keep on doing that. Because at the end of the day, you are not just only teaching the child what he needs. You are teaching the child how to live life to its fullest. That's what teachers need.
Do you mean that practice means permanent?
Yes, no, practice makes progress. Sabihin, you will develop. You must have these abilities, but you will develop it as time goes by. And the thing also to do is to separate strength and weaknesses. You have to know what are the strength and the weaknesses of the child in order for you to meet their needs. Identify it. Next is target them in their interest. You must know what is that child's interest most and target it for you to gain his attention and have it. You're going to be a best teacher if you teach them how life goes on. Then next is excite them. In order for us to excite a child, you have to be excited as well. Because as a teacher, we are a solar of energy to a plant. We are a solar. We produce energy. And the child gets it in order to photosynthesize or to make food or to make learning. Diba? So this is how it works inside our brain. When our brain is affected, the person will affect it as well. But it will not diminish the ability of someone to make something, be a catalyst. When we say catalyst, someone who create and make action and change. Be a catalyst. Okay? And since today, it is very weird for us to discuss because I am giving you the things that you must know in order for you to meet the needs of your students. You have to know how our brain works. We have the left and the right hemisphere. Our brain is composed of three major parts. What are those?
The cerebrum.
The cerebrum,
Cerebellum.
cerebellum,
Brainstem.
and the brainstem. But you forgot to put it. People misunderstood how amygdala works. The amygdala is a part of the brain that controls the fear. The thing that student felt, you must target that because affective is very important than effective. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Affective in the heart of the child. In order to target that is target the amygdala, a part of the brain that holds the fear, excitement, and everything. Do you get me?
Yes.
So then, the left side of the brain. Our brain works or process things at exactly the same way. Even though you have ADHD, even though you have cerebral palsy, even though you have autism, even though you have Tourette syndrome, our works the same at exactly the same way. Our brain exactly works the same way. And in order for us to do that is to accept yourself. People who have exceptional disabilities doesn't know how to accept themselves because they look and they are isolated within the society. But remember this one, you might not be just like the others. Remember, you are a community because you are composed of 59 trillion cells. You are a community. Last part.